Give me a minute. I just wanna. I need like. Welcome back to the Cal Mohawk Show, everybody. I'm your host, Cal Mohawk.
And I'm your co-host, Professor Cat.
And now it is time to continue playing Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. So, when last I left off, we had just finished absolutely destroying the weapons of some poor day-in schmuck. We leveled up like 20 times during that battle, or something like that. Not so close. So apparently Ike and some random cat soldier are having some difficulty getting along because of the racism that's inherent in this world. Some memory of the slavery our forefathers suffered at the Bjork hands. Oh boy. Yeah, apparently the Laguz species were slaves back in the day. Kind of hard to imagine how that could be, considering they're actually pretty badass.
Yep.
But it happened. And nowadays, now that there's actually a thing, like they're actually free nations, they get all upset. Oh yeah, here's Marcia, who I actually managed to level up towards, usability.
Yep.
What are you doing, Marcia? Oh, packing. Okay. And she appears to be maybe questionably flamboyant? I'm not sure. Whatever. Mist is woefully inept. And also, Marcia has an evil taskmaster. Go here, pack this. Fun stuff. Oh boy. Is that so?
Now that I'm looking at her, I can't help but notice
what?
That she's wearing a breastplate in the most literal sense.
Yes, actually.
It's an iron bra.
Pretty much. Like, that doesn't look like armor underneath. Very true. Thank you for noticing that. And, let's find out. So, why did you quit, exactly? Other reasons. So, why did you quit a good job? Because I'm like, don't do that! Oh, that's right. She was searching for her brother. She mentioned something about that.
I think his name was Slackalov or something.
Yeah, she mentioned something about that in Chapter 3 when we first encountered her. A dolt and a scoundrel, but he's all the family we have she has in the world. Which means, therefore, we're gonna run into him at some point.
Yep.
So, every time, unfortunately, it seems like ugly pirates take a liking to her. Probably because you're not wearing enough, woman. Like, wear more armor. That should keep them away. Or just wave your spear and such not. I don't know, that would do it.
No, I think what she really needs to do is give old Slackalov a good smack in the back of the head.
That would do it.
I think she does when we find her.
She gets all upset in his face. Hey, Lef, how's it going? Look at who I'm trapped with. She is not taking a shine to Ike at all. Oh, you are so slow! She carries around a little dagger, and that's the only metal tool she uses. Weapons of steel are a human weakness. Without them, you cannot fight properly. I don't know, I think Ike could probably... Actually, this Ike cannot do a single damn thing! But... yeah, there we go. I was at the very dagger I was talking about actually shows up in this, and she carries it around is for cooking. If you kill something, it's very useful to have a knife handy to spear things. So there you go. Ike has something to say, perhaps. Wah. That's a pointed question, but Leth is not ready to give up the high horse just yet. It seems. I do not despise everything, Bjork, but... yeah, she's starting to defrost a little bit, I suppose. But here comes the fire off again. Goodbye. Ike, you pushed her too far. Okay, can I set up any new supports? I don't even know who to support these days. It's like, well, whatever. Rolf is probably going to be our main archer, and Mist is going to be healers, so I guess I'll put these two together. Here we go. The two little ones are going to talk now. They're tiny, aren't they? So...
of course they are. They're like 8 and 10 years old or something.
I think Mist
no, Mist is a little older.
Mist is a little older, because she's not that much younger than Ike, because she was around when Ike's mom bit the dust. So she's just maybe she's still a midget.
She looks completely different in the next game, which is
actually maybe she's like right before the puberty age.
Yeah,
and 3 years later she gets tall.
In the next game, she gets wicked tall. You're like, wow.
Yeah, of course, in the meantime, Ike gets, like, super Hulk muscles.
Oh, jeez. Ike turns into a tank. He turns into a tank man.
How about that? Yep. And in the meantime, we just ignored Mist and Rolf talking entirely.
And Soren remains grumpy, but he barbecues anyone who mentions it, so nobody says it.
Yeah, he's getting better. I might put Ike and, Oscar's probably gonna be on the team. Titania, not so much. I'll get a little bit of Earth support going on here. Where are you going? No time. Oh, that's right. Oscar's big deal is that he's an amazing chef. And so on and so forth. Let's find out about it. You're a great cook, and apparently Oscar's modest as always. So, whereas Ike just goes om nom nom and everything goes down. Nice.
He is a bit of a sour old grouch.
Yeah, Soren is like if you ate a lemon like raw. That's what his face would look like all the time.
That's what dealing with Soren is like.
It's as though he ate a lemon. It was combustible also. Just so you know. Oh, Mist is apparently also trying to be a chef, but not so well perhaps. I think it shows up at some point and like her cooking is like terrible or something like that. I don't know. Alright, that's all the supporting I feel like doing. Do I need to level anyone else up? I hope not. I have quite enough of that by now. What's Soren's stat line look like? 11 magic, 13 speed. You know, if I could get him one more point of speed, he'd be able to double the boss. I'd like that.
Yep.
I think I'm going to give him a bonus experience level real quick. And when I say real quick, dun dun dun, I mean in 5 minutes time! Because you know how I feel about bonus experience use, right bro?
Yep.
How many resets is this gonna take?
Many!
It'll be a few minutes, folks. Be right back. And then it's like, day turns to night. This is why Leth is complaining. Why we're still not ready yet. Because whenever I try to, I need to get like a band that gets plus 2. I don't even know these days. Like, okay, cool. This is music right here. Yeah, that's right. Okay, straight with me. Oh, truck, yeah! But I get feed! Whatever. That's right, I got fucking experience next time. Oh. Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna train now. Just the speed's more important than okay, just, a few things. Which then, I'll go get this on this. No, it's an ass! Oh, God. I think I should probably Sorry, that's fine. Last time, shot. Forage! I have a bunch of money now, so I can afford 40 things. So if I go up by 2, that puts the hit. I can crank that to 100, and he's got a strength to use this. 3,000 per tone, no problem. And what's an 8? I think it's oh, let's see here. Yeah, it's just a plus 200, so it's better I can see. Troy. Spelled T-R-U-E-N. Oh. That's it. No, okay. Smart Spanish. Oh, is that so? Rush me, so like, I gave Sworn 2 levels because the first level got was strength, defense, skill, and red. I was like, I can't pass this. I didn't have speed I needed, so I gave that one. So, now this is much like 14 speed to 5 strength. 5 strength. I'm going to use Alpha to real quick. I know. Now here's Oscar, who is woefully slow at the moment. I need to get him speed this. And I think I just made that to so, that is that. That'll work. Maybe should get that one. Just because. Oscar's not completely terrible, but his stats are lower than they need to be. And we're not taking that many characters to start. Oscar, shoot, I missed one. What am I missing? Triple luck! Oh, that's right, Russia. Whereas Russia is actually has higher strength than, let's face Oscar. That's right now. I've been insane crazy speed, so I think she can use this. I don't have any right now. That's actually shot enough. Just really don't sell right now. No, that's just whatever. He's not place. Unfortunately, there's much right. She doesn't get. Whatever. She's not going to do much fighting, Russia, so I don't really need to. Enough talking! Let's get on with the fighting! Jesus, Grandma. I've spent like, enough time already. Yeah, 13 minutes. It takes me so long to get everything done!
Yep.
Wowzer, man. Okay, now for some narration by the man. Alright. After his father's death places the mantle of leadership on his young shoulders, Ike agrees to continue as Elincia's escort. So now it's time to leave Gallia, as I think was mentioned last time. The objective is to get to the Begnion Empire, the oldest and largest nation on the continent of Tellius. Crimea is actually a former fiefdom of Begnion. So therefore the princess turns to them for succor, much as a scared child returns to a parent. Many in Tellius believe that without Begnion's might influence, Crimea's reconstruction would be nigh impossible. Begnion and Gallia have no diplomatic ties and are separated by an impassable mountain range. So unfortunately, they cannot go that route. So they have to go back to occupied Crimea and hope to find someone who will allow them to board a ship. So you see, they have to take this crazy-ass route to get to the Begnion Empire.
Yeah, wow.
Like, look at that. That's like months of travel. Hey, Randolph, how's it going? Oh, he's coming with us, but not as a fighter, unfortunately. He's actually a very strong cat. However, he does suffer from being a cat rather than a tiger. Oh. So, you know, whatever. Oh, sup, Randolph. This castle is on the way. We should probably stop by. And why? Because it's a prison. Dayan seized it early on in the war. Now it is a prison camp, where they are served moldy bread and onions for dinner every day. Also, there are plague rats living there.
Oh no!
So there. Of course my information is reliable. So Titania's like, we should rescue some soldiers to improve morale and also our arsenal of players.
Yeah.
You could actually just rush to the exit and not bother with anybody at all, but that would kind of defeat the purpose of the whole chapter, so don't do that! So this is the prison. Fortunately, there's no one here right now. Or there's a few people here right now, or something like that. The question now is, how do you open these cells and free the prisoners? Well, we need... Logic would dictate the keys will be in the possession of the jailer. We have no choice but to steal them. If we're lucky, the guards will have keys as well. So, the jailer has keys, and the guards have keys. So, and we don't want... If we accidentally get into a fight with anybody, then a bunch of troops will walk in. So that's bad. So first we have to collect some jail keys. And... Hey, look who that is. It's a thief! I have business with Sir Grail. Where is he?
Oh, he's dead.
You're sorely lacking in social etiquette. Soren, you're not one to talk! I'll speak with Sir Grail and Sir Grail alone. Now take me to him. And Ike and Titania is like, unfortunately, he's dead. Well, that is a problem. And who are you? Explain yourself. He calls himself Volke. He's a shady missionary.
I have an intelligence. Nice.
Oh man, he works with the NSA. Or the CSA, I suppose. The Crimea Security Agency. Mm-hmm. So, you'll do. I'll talk to you, I guess, because you're my contact's son. He hired me to investigate something. You pay my price, I give you my report. How much? 50,000. This is how Volke talks. In terms of large numbers. And worth every penny. I don't have that much. Give me some time. So you're willing to pay? My father hired you. He must have had a good reason. And Titania is like, yeah, we could be getting scammed by this shady missionary here. So, we'll know when we see the contents of that report. Unfortunately, whatever. Listen, you get the report when I get paid. I'm not waiting around until then. So Volke's like, you know what, whatever. I'll just leave. Stop into any tavern. Ask for a fireman. You'll see me within an hour. And Soren's like, I have a better use for you. Is information the only thing you sell? What are you asking? Ah, that's right, because thieves in this game have the power to open up locks. And he actually will charge this fee, by the way. So you have to have a few gold on you at all times. I think if you try to have him steal something, and you don't have money on you, like, at all, I think he just bails. Not, completely sure of that. Let's seek advice. That gets you more dialogue from the other characters. So, under the circumstances, Titania is like, we don't know anything about this guy, why hire him? And Soren's like, we might as well take the risk of he has, if we hire someone who can pick locks, we might get fleeced later, but at least we can get in and out today. So, hire time! Volke, will you help us break into these cells? As long as I get paid, I've got no complaints. So we just hired a thief. And Titania will follow Ike's orders because she's willing to actually obey the chain of command. Righto, so Randolph's not sticking around for that, so... he has other things to take care of, so whatever. Goodbye, sir! Good luck to you, good luck to us! We're gonna need it because this level's not a happy thing. Okay, so, we're only allowed 9, and I have a very specific 9 right now. I need, in my crew, I need to have 3 mounted units. Ike's first. I need Volke because he can open the locks, and I need a boss killer. Soren is the best hope I've got for that, even though I think he gets one-shotted by the boss. Let me just confirm that real quick. Oh, snap! He lives by 1 point! Also, this guy's an asshole for many reasons. Let's see. First of all, you want this. because it lets you class up units early if you feel like it, or you can sell it if you need more gold. I like that you can sell Master Seals in this game. He saw Danameel's a general, which is an upgraded armor knight. He's got 17 defend, oh my god. And his weapons are not anything to sneeze at either because he has steel up the cranium. He can even use the steel blade with no weight penalty.
Wow.
That's crazy, man. So that's him, alright. He's got B swords, C lances. No other specialties of note, but that's all he really needs, to be quite frank, to be extremely scary. And he's guarded by 2 archers, so you want to barge in with like the short spear or something. Also, all sorts of treasure chests. There's 4 in the boss's room, 1 in this door way the hell over there. And I think that's it, actually, as far as treasure goes, yeah. So you want to pick all those treasures. Let's see.
Go highlight that guy in that first cell there.
Oh, Sephiran?
Yeah, let's go take a look at Sephiran.
So there are some prisoners in each cell. Let's look at Sephiran first, because there's nothing suspicious about this guy at all. Like, look at this. Nothing.
He's got capped stats, he's promoted. I think he has an ability that makes him invincible. Yes, he does.
Mantle makes him invincible. Bishop is the upgraded form of priest. As you can see, they gain the ability to use light magic.
Weapon level S.
Yeah. It's like, what about this guy? Like, the funny thing is, I'm probably not even going to talk to him.
Just gonna skip him?
I'd like to, but unfortunately, in order to actually do the stealth mission properly, I have to skip the conversation.
Well, sorry, Sephiran. You have to.
He's going to languish in jail.
Till the next game.
Let's see Oscar up here. Yeah. Okay, and Titania should go here. There we go. Okay, I think we are good. Possibly. I just need to... Actually, does someone use a chest key? I think, since Marcia is the one who's likely to be running around, Marcia, you go take my spare chest key. There we go. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to send her to the northern corner at some point. Actually, I need a door key, so crap. But like having a chest key on hand gives me a little more flexibility. As far, oh yeah, I should introduce Volke as well. As a thief, he's a multi-talented guy. He can pick locks. As you can see, he has the knife skill, which lets him use knives, which are basically gimpy swords. Yep. You don't use him specifically for the fighting, though. He also has the steal ability, which means we won't get to demo in this chapter. But if someone has a thing that actually does, hold on, I forgot to check this guy's speed real quick. Does he have 10? Yes. Okay. So anyone with 14 or more can double him. That would be Soren right now because Ike is kind of going to be preoccupied. Oh, good. He can use the steel sword finally without penalty. And Regal Sword, I guess, if I needed 2 blows, but I actually need Ike to recruit characters, so he needs to talk to people. Oh, the other guys. If you talk to Braum, you rescue both him and Kieran. They will not move unless spoken to. Anyway, Braum is basically your replacement Gatry. He actually does what knights think you do. He has, a high defense, the slow move, and all that crap. No other particular items of note. This is the Red Knight, Kieran. He's an Axe Knight. He's kind of a foil to Oscar.
The traditional quarter of Ken's old Paladin tank squad.
Oh, yes, I remember. Didn't you even make Titania good or something?
Oh, yes, I did.
Did you make Joffrey good? Or did you have Astrid on your team?
I think I was using Astrid.
And this is Nephany.
Actually, no. I think I was actually using Jeff.
This is actually the first playable soldier in Fire Emblem history. Soldiers
Really?
have been traditionally an enemy-only class. Common lance wielding spear guys. They are basically the lance variation on the not the fighter, but like the pirate and the sword master, I guess. That's the soldier for you. Also, she has wrath. So if you actually recruit her and you piss her off, she has the potential to be very good. And if you piss her off, she'll start critically everything in sight. Also 11 speed, which is nice because 11 speed at level 7 means she has some great potential for bonus abuse. Anyway, enough with babbling. Let's get this Metal Gear on the road. Metal Gear! Ready? Go.
Yep.